Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So before I continue the hangout event for Ningguang here, I just wanted to point out that they added a new timed event. I actually can't do this yet. I can't even start this yet until I complete the character quest for Ayato, which I've already started. I started that in the last video, I believe. If not, it was the video before that. Anyways.
Where do you want to go next?
I don't want to go anywhere next. So I'm going to skip ahead to the part of the dialogue here where it splits.
So then, the days ahead of us. Any ideas on how to spend it?
Let's do something you never normally have the opportunity to do.
Something I never have the opportunity to do. Interesting. Before I decide, I'd like to know, what gave you this idea? Because as far as most people are concerned, Mora is the key to any and all opportunities.
But being a member of the Liyue Qixing is a limitation.
Yes, you're absolutely right. This is what I appreciate about you. You see things the way they are, rather than how they appear. I want to do something a little self-indulgent. Is that okay by you?
The day is yours. Do with it as you please.
Thank you. All right, here it is. I've always thought it would be fun to recapture what life was like before I joined the Liyue Qixing. I was born into a humble family, and all the wealth you see now began with a single haul of fish.
You know how to fish?
I had to. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Fishing isn't the half of it. You'd be amazed at some of the odd jobs I've worked in my time. A lot of the old folks like to brag about how I used to be their errand runner back in the day.
It's hard to imagine, but it makes sense.
They were tough times, but I had a clear goal and plenty of motivation. If I didn't make any money in the morning, I'd have no food for lunch. I guess that's why I came to be so obsessed with Mora. I want to relive that time for my life. Feel some of that drive again. Take a trip down memory lane. So how about it? Will you join me?
Sure.
Great. Then let me lay down the ground rules. We're not to use our status or reputation in Liyue Harbor to our advantage, and we have no starting capital.
I don't know if this is gonna work for you.
The goal is to see how much more we can make under these conditions.
Because everybody's gonna recognize her, right? Let's see. Oh, I have two different options here. This may be another split-off point. Let's start at the bottom of the ladder.
Okay. But working as a day laborer could be quite dull. Why don't we go down to the docks? They periodically throw out a lot of unclaimed or abandoned goods. We might find something that we can exchange for Mora.
That's not the most dignified way to make money.
What does it matter? Don't worry about it. It's all part of the fun. Come on, let's go down to the docks.
Okay then, down to the docks we go. Okay, let's talk to Go Sonner. I think that's how you say his name.
Lady Ningguang, to what do I owe the honor? Are you here to inspect the goods in the warehouse? You may have to wait a moment. I must have not gotten the message. Sorry, I won't be long. I'll grab all the paperwork right away.
Calm down. No need to panic. That's not why we're here.
I mean, I knew that they would recognize her.
Oh, you're just looking for me? I haven't done anything. Have I? I mean, I don't think so.
We want to know about the unclaimed and abandoned goods.
All right, the periodic clearances. Yeah, I've been handling those, strictly per the protocol. I make sure I post all the necessary notices and notify every individual that I'm required to. It used to be a huge problem, but with a bit of hard work, I've managed to reduce the amount of goods we need to clear out by at least half.
Why do so many goods get abandoned in the first place?
It's hard to say. It really depends. Everyone has their own reasons. But as far as the warehouse is concerned, they all fall into these categories: unclaimed goods, damaged goods, or unpaid storage fees. As for the damaged ones, I guarantee you it's nothing to do with how they're stored. It's because some things go bad more easily than others.
I hope I don't have to remember this.
If it sits there in the warehouse for too long, it goes without saying that it could start to affect the other goods. But that aside, even the smell is just unbearable.
So, have you cleared out any of these goods recently?
I'm afraid we just finished clearing out all the big ones. But don't worry, Lady Ningguang. If you're here for an inspection, then I'm here to make it happen. Hang tight. I'll grab some of the smaller items for you right away.
Hold on. Oh,
Off he goes.
I don't think he has quite grasped the nature of this situation.
Can't really blame him. After waiting for a while, Ghost Hunter comes back
Lady
panting
Ningguang,
for breath.
I had a quick run through the list and cleared out some more items. Please, inspect them at your leisure.
Let me see here. Soggy food, an odd shoe, a broken mirror, small wooden toy.
They're in terrible shape. No wonder no one wants them.
It's a shame we missed the last clearance. We're down to the slim pickings now. Some of these are true junk, but there are a few items of value here. Take this wooden toy, for example. The wood is good quality. If you took it apart, there's quite a number of useful everyday objects that you could turn it into, with a little work.
Can we have this stuff?
Huh? You want it? Well, sure. Take whatever you want. It's all getting thrown away anyway.
Great. This is going well.
Let's take some time to sift through what we have acquired.
Yes. And once we're done, we will find a merchant to give us an appraisal of their value.
I have no idea what's going on here, and I'm not about to ask either.
Very wise. Okay, so now we have to go and sell the materials to the merchant that's halfway across town. I have to jump down into this area. Always a little bit awkward to jump down here. Oh, it's Bolai. We haven't seen Bolai in ages.
Lady Ningguang, welcome to my humble store. What can I get for you?
Actually, today's a little different. I'm not here to buy anything. I wanted to ask if you could take a look at some goods for me.
Just take a look? What for?
To give me an estimate on their value.
Oh, I see. Let me take a look then. I mean, I can take them. I have a few regular customers I can talk to. They should be able to salvage the raw materials. It shouldn't take long at all. But,
What's wrong? If it's too much trouble, please. There's no need to force it.
No, it's nothing like that. Well, anyway, let's talk prices. So all of these together,
Oh, wow.
I'll give you 150,000 mora. How does that sound?
I think he added a couple of zeros by accident.
Oh, well...
I knew it. It's because he's nervous about Ningguang.
No worries. The price is negotiable, of course, so we can discuss it further. If that figure's not what you had in mind, I can, bump it up a little. It'll be fine. I'm sure we can reach an agreement here.
What are your thoughts?
Honestly, that's way too much.
Yes. At most, these items are only worth a couple of thousand mora.
Huh? Wait a minute. So you're really here just to sell a few things? And specifically, these things? I thought that was all code for some kind of inspection or something.
So we were misunderstood again.
It appears so. We can't go on like this. Let's try something else. As long as we're in Liyue Harbor, this kind of misunderstanding is inevitable. If I wasn't Ningguang, Go Sonar probably wouldn't have handed all of these over to us. And you likely wouldn't be willing to buy them either.
To be completely honest, you're not wrong.
This goes against the rules we set for ourselves at the start.
Then we'll just have to leave Liyue Harbor and live an adventurer's life.
Are there any other ways for adventurers to make mora besides their remuneration from the guild?
We can go treasure hunting in Guili Plains, but the work is hard and the payout is low.
Great. I don't mind. Let's give it a try. Lead the way.
You two have a good one.
He's probably thinking we're weird. I don't blame him. I was thinking that we were gonna go to like Mondstadt or something. I'm a little bit surprised that they had us come here instead. I mean...
This must be the place. Let's do this.
I'm cool with it though. So we've got to defeat the monsters and open the treasure chest. And I think that they're giving me, like, yeah, she's not my own character, she's a trial character. I don't know if that means she's weaker or stronger at this point. Either way, well, she can use her elemental skill really often, see. Anyways, that was an interesting fight. So what you got for me?
It feels like it's been a long time since I've gotten so physical. The feeling of creating your wealth with your own two hands is just as exhilarating as ever.
Even for this paltry amount?
Yes, I'd say so. Everything starts out small. You focus on quantity at the outset, and gradually shift to focusing on quality as your wealth builds. And let's not forget, we started with no initial capital. It's reasonable to expect building something from nothing to be highly demanding. In any case, the sight of Mora has always had a way of improving my mood, no matter what the sum is.
Then let's keep this momentum going.
I intend to. I'm not ready to stop yet. This time, let's try something a little more challenging.
Okay then. Where to? Continue looking for treasure chests. Okay, it's right over here. What's up with the weird effect that's going on with her right now? I'm assuming it's probably related to, like, because she's a trial character, it's probably related to the constellation she has unlocked.
Submit!
That's what I'm guessing anyways. That or I just never noticed it before. Come on. You know what?
This is order.
At least
Stabilize.
get this guy frozen.
My apologies.
Then I can use her for this.
Give up!
Yeah, I got rid of his shield. That's the most important thing. Give me my treasure. Whatever it is.
Another satisfying haul. Ah, what a feeling.
You're very good at this.
That's very kind of you. But I know I'm no match for a professional adventurer like yourself. For me, a battle is just a form of exercise. A way to keep fit and use up any surplus energy.
Have you scratched the itch yet?
Oh no, not yet. There's more Mora to be made. Hey, look! What's that hole in the ground?
I think it was dug by a weasel thief. Is that what they're called?
Oh, I see. So if we catch it, there's Mora for the taking?
It's almost as fond of Mora as you are. Go figure.
Oh, how quaint. That was your Beto impression, was it?
I guess it was.
Well, I'm afraid I'm having far too much fun to stop what I'm doing and start bickering with you, Captain. Come on, let's go get this weasel thief.
Yeah, I've seen plenty of these things already in the past. Oh, I can't use Ningguang now. Okay, so I have to investigate it. Obviously not that one.
There it is! After it!
Okay. There we go, I hit it once. I don't know if you actually have to defeat it or not.
This reminds me of fishing. Not an easy catch. But we didn't let it slip away, and the haul is now ours. That's what counts.
How much did we make?
Let's see. A little over 1,000 Mora.
Yay!
We can't do any serious business with this amount of starting capital. We need to keep working hard.
Do you need to take a break?
Actually, now that you mention it, I'm suddenly a little hungry. Huh. Amidst the thrill of the chase, I didn't even notice. Wangshu Inn is right there. But
based on our current financial position, we can rule that out.
Same thoughts here. After how hard we worked to get our hands on the Smora, it would be a shame to eat it all in a single sitting. In which case, I think I'll take this opportunity to show you a skill that I used to be rather proud of.
Fishing?
Yes, but the rule of the game is no fishing rods allowed. We're going fishing by hand.
Okay.
Come on, let's go down to the river.
I feel like Aether is holding out on her, if you think about it, because we have the Wealth Blossoms, and those give way more Mora. Like, you can get up to like 60,000 Mora with a normal version of the Wealth Blossom. I just need to capture these guys, right? Don't need to do anything
This should
special?
be enough. Let's head back to land and grill them.
Okay.
By
Here,
royal decree.
play with Oz. Ningguang grills the fish like a pro.
Here, have a taste of my cooking. A fresh catch can go straight on the grill with minimal preparation and it tastes delicious, even with no seasoning. It's a little charred, that's on purpose. I just like how it tastes. Normally, I have to make a special request to the chef if I want it to taste like this.
Thank you.
I'm okay. It was nothing.
Oh, the second dialogue option must have been part of that thank you option as well.
Back in the day, I had to hurry home after work to do my household chores. Then in the evening, it was out to the night market with the family to support our stall. I was always meticulous with the most menial of tasks. My mother always loved that about me. But by the same token, she didn't love the idea of me leaving home and starting my own business. She thought it was just an unnecessary risk when I could just carry on helping out at home instead.
If you'd followed her advice, people wouldn't be calling you Lady Ningguang today.
You'd be more likely to see me pulling up outside Wanmin restaurant and selling grilled tiger fish from a food cart. My childhood memories run deep. I'll always have a special affection for fish. They are confined to the water, and yet they live free, swimming around wherever the mood takes them.
A lot like adventuring.
It is. I have greatly enjoyed experiencing the adventurer lifestyle with you. When I think back on all my hard work in the past, it motivates me to face the challenges that lie ahead in the future.
Next time, I'll grill fish for you.
That sounds great. I'm looking forward to it. But, a word of warning, I am very picky about my grilled fish. I can be a tough lady to impress.
Okay then. Oh, cool. Fortune shared. After a short rest, it is time once more to convert your previous efforts into future motivation. Let's save that picture.
I created an.
And go ahead and claim our ending prize as well. So the next time, well, I say next time, but in the next video, I'll be taking the final path for this hangout event, which is down there at the very bottom. So now I'm going to go ahead and jump over to this now and do the last 4 of these. I believe that it'll be done after I do these 4. So let's read this. To the deep rock, 1. Oh, this is bad. So there's this author who wanted me to draw an illustration that shows a deep valley. I tried using a few places in Inazuma for reference, but he wasn't pleased with any of them, saying that he would like me to reference this place called the Chasm in Liyue. Oh. Okay. Traveler, could you please help me see what the chasm looks like? What's the theme of this novel? If I remember this right, it was about an adventure team exploring an underground space. Well, I've never been to the chasm yet. Wow Vale? Huh. The angle must span 1 photo-taking point. Character pictured must be using a geo-elemental skill. Okay, that's easy enough. I have Zhongli with me, so they want me to go all the way over there, and I am definitely going to go over there. It's a good chance to, get a look at the new area that they added and whatnot. aside from that, I can also interact with the statue of the Seven that's there too. I remember there was one quest that actually required us to come over here and deal with some Fatui. I always thought that quest was kind of funny. Do I have to talk to these guys first? Halt! The chasm is sealed off. If you're an outsider, please... Oh, it's you. Oh no! Run! Paimon, come on now. Ha 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 ha. Sorry for scaring you. Of course I remember you. How could I forget the person who saved my life? I was only recently transferred here myself. Didn't think I'd meet you here. Guess I'm a lucky guy, eh? We saved you? Did we do that? Oh, come now. I was at the Jade Chamber when we fought the sea monster together. I was only lightly injured, and... I was lightly injured and only returned to my post recently. You might not remember me, but I'll never forget you. All our comrades who fought that day witnessed what you did for Liyue. Could you tell me a bit about the chasm? 2 years ago, an unknown incident occurred deep within the caverns, and the Chiseng gave the order to close this place. The miners were largely evacuated to safety. It's just a shame that such a huge mine ceased production, just like that. The workers took their compensation and went their separate ways. Once such a gathering of people is dispersed, I fear it may be difficult to get them back together again. Sorry. I got a bit off topic there. I believe that you must be here on important business, so I won't bother you any further. If you have any questions, just ask Mooning directly. He should be at the campsite at the mine entrance. Also, it's not that I don't trust you or anything, but it's my job to remind you not to do anything that breaks the law. Don't worry, you can trust us. Come on, or at least you can trust one of us. Namely, Aether. Paimon's still in question here. Hello there, traveler. Why, hello. If you are here on important business, please look for our director, Mooning. But if you don't have any key purpose here, please leave the chasm. I apologize for being brusque, but I really haven't the time for too much idle chit-chat. Okay, fine, be that way. You're gonna give me a quest or nothing. It's fine. So this area definitely looks different from what I recall. I think I could see it from like over the wall or whatever before. Oh, is this new music? Interesting. So I'm gonna largely ignore just about everything along the way, although I will mark that quest that have popped up like right here. Oh wow, it's even appearing on the map. That's funny. Just because. You know, if I see a teleporter or something along the way, I'll interact with it, but this is just a sneak peek at the area. For now, anyways. Come on. Where's some teleporters? I like the little... I wonder if we're going to be able to use those little devices. I kind of doubt it, actually. There's probably a treasure chest up in there. So I'm still heading in the same direction. I can see the statue of the Seven over there. Hopefully it won't be too hard to get to that. And I climb up this. If I run across any treasure chests that are like really easy to get, I'll grab them. But so far I haven't really noticed any. I only said that because I'm climbing up here. And there might be one up here. I heard a little noise that indicates a quest nearby. Yeah. I'll mark that very fast. Go ahead and do that. And then promptly ignore it. Where's the Statue of the Seven? I saw it over there just a second ago. And it doesn't matter. I'm surprised I haven't seen any other teleporters along the way. What was that noise? Oh, it's just some slimes? You guys scared me. Making me think that there was something else. What? What's up with this?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. You know, I don't know what this is, but I have a feeling it could be related to a quest or something, so I'll leave a clover mark there. There's the picture. And a teleporter. Awesome. I may not have to go activate the Statue of the Seven after all yet. And wait on that. Okay, prepare to photograph. Use a geo-elemental skill, and then take the picture.
Stabilize.
Darn it. Oh, good. I was worried that that wasn't good enough. So, right here. I wonder if they're gonna send me back into the chasm again. This valley. Just looking at it makes me weak in the knees. Thank you, traveler. I'll get this one done as soon as possible. Okay, the chasm part 2. So, are all these about the chasm? I don't know. Anyways, to the deep rock 2. The chasm. Just the sound of it gives one the impression of danger. But if a dash of color could be added to such a perilous place, it might make things more interesting. Traveler, could you please help me find this dash of vibrant color in the chasm? Okay. The angle must span 2 photo-taking points. Characters pictured must be walking or running. Okay, that's interesting. It's probably going to be on the opposite side, right? No, actually, it's interesting. So it's up
Boats
this wall.
are made for transferring commodities back and forth.
So now I've got to...
And those that come across Leo tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
I'm surprised that they still haven't
Solidify.
changed something about that. Because I know that a lot of people actually talk about how he and other characters are constantly talking when they really shouldn't be. It's sometimes funny because they'll do it during times where you're not expecting it. And then there are times where you wish that they wouldn't. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I just gotta climb up this crazy wall here. Hopefully without falling down to the very bottom of this place. In the meantime. While ignoring the slimes that are behind me. Probably in front of me too. What's this? Huh.
Stabilize.
What is this? What? Whoa. Okay. Sure. Yeah. That was cool. Okay, where is this thing? Is it down below? It's probably down below. Yeah, I can see it right down there. It's right next to a teleporter. Awesome. So I've unlocked 2 teleporters. That helps a lot. Okay, so I have to be walking or running. There we go. And now I can claim my next prize, which involves doing that. Okay. Wow, that really is very striking. Thank you, traveler. This will do. So this is the next one, the 7th Samurai. So I still have to draw an image of a samurai brandishing a sword at night. Eh? Why? Well, this outlander named Xavier commissioned this piece. That name sounds really familiar. He said that this is intended for a film advertisement poster. Mr. Xavier had a samurai with them, and he had originally intended for that samurai, Toranosuke, to model for this image. That name also sounds familiar. However, the latter refused the latter refused quite firmly. In the end, Miss Moriko told me to exercise my own creativity. As for the samurai's weapon, I guess it'll have to either be a sword or a spear. Okay. So this is all the way over in Inazuma, I believe. Yeah, Inazuma City. In front of Tenshikaku. The angle must span one photo-taking point. Night between 1900 and midnight. Okay. Character's weapon must be a polearm or sword. That's easy enough. Use a charged attack, a normal or a charged attack when the picture is taken. Okay, so I need to use a normal or charged attack while keeping the camera facing up. Oh wait, nope. Wrong thing. There we go. Got it. Let's claim this. Thank you. I'll work on creating a film advertisement poster that will satisfy Mr. Xavier. This is the first time I've had to attempt such an artwork, so I must admit that I'm actually a little nervous. The 7 Great Elements. This author is currently writing a story in which 2 heroes use elemental powers, clash with one another. This author is also really particular about the backdrop, even insisting to me several times that it has to look as cool as possible. You know, Mount Yugo here in Inazuma, I reckon that'll make a cool backdrop. Yes. I think that wielding one's elemental powers underneath Mount Yugo would make for a most awesome scene indeed, so probably an elemental burst. No, an elemental skill, okay. Use an elemental skill and take the picture.
No.
Okay. I wonder if they're gonna have me go back and talk to her after I claim this. Thank you. I should be able to draw a wonderful backdrop this way. That said, I feel like light novels that focus on combat are becoming more and more common. I wonder why that is.
Is its duty.
So is that...
As a Jew.
Am I able to do anything else with that? I don't think so. So instead,
Cherishes their
I'm
gems.
gonna go and do the next part of Ayato's quest, or wherever that is. Here we are. We're at the Kujo estate. And we've got to talk to Kujo Kamaji regarding, I'm assuming, the wedding plans, I think. Here's Kujo Kamaji.
All right, then. Please excuse me. I'll leave you to it from here.
Okay. Thanks, Ippei.
Bye, Ippei.
I apologize that your impromptu visit comes at a busy time for us, Commissioner. Otherwise, you can be sure that we would have prepared a more extravagant reception.
I don't mean to impose, Sir Kujo. In fact, I'm not here on official business at all. I heard the good news about yourself and Lady Hiragi. What a glorious marital alliance this shall be. Given the close ties between our clans, it seemed only right that I should come and offer the Kamisato clan's congratulations in person.
I'm truly honored. I hope the news didn't come as too much of a surprise.
Hey there! We came to congratulate you as well!
How have you been?
Since the incident with the Takatsukasa clan, things in the Tenryou Commission have slowly started to stabilize. I'm still acclimating to the position of acting head of the clan. I just hope I'm up to the task, so I can live up to everyone's expectations.
You're far too modest. The public thinks very highly of you. They say you're hardworking, upright, and responsible.
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't have achieved anything without the support of my people. Thanks to them, everything is gradually stabilizing, and I've finally had the chance to focus a little on my personal life.
Well, you're certainly making big progress in that department.
Sounds like it was worth sending that letter.
Come on now, you're embarrassing me. Pardon me,
It's perfectly all right. Please, continue. It's a joyous
Oops.
occasion. Light-hearted is exactly how things should be. Really, who stays stony-faced when talking about a wedding?
I think he said, I'm quite content to listen or whatever. I actually skipped it.
You're right. But I am curious to know, what's your honest opinion on the whole thing? Do you think it's too sudden?
Of course not. Where there is true love, nothing should be allowed to stand in its way. No doubt people will offer you a colorful variety of opinions. But of course, You will have factored this into your decision, and I'm sure you are prepared for whatever challenges may lie ahead.
Indeed I am.
So, please be confident. When your mind is made up, you ought not be worried about things for which you are already well prepared. Nevertheless, there is just one small aspect of this that puzzles me a little.
Please, go ahead.
You've been working hard to bring the Tenryou Commission in line. This is positive, and no doubt the beginning of important change. But on the other side of this equation, Lady Hiragi's father, Hiragi Shinsuke, is still in prison. If you choose now, of all moments, to announce a marriage between the Hiragi and Kujo clans, the kinds of rumors that may begin to spread both among the general public and in the Kanjo Commission are not likely to be in either of your best interests.
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, Sir Kamisato. This has been my biggest concern for quite a while now. Hiragi Shinsuke is firmly against me having any contact at all with Chisato. In the past, we've always had to communicate in secret by sending letters. So although now may not look like the best timing for this marriage, it may well be the only opportunity we have.
Oh, that guy? Yeah, he acts like this sweet old man, but he was determined to make as much trouble for us as possible. Oh, he is the worst.
I can see where you're coming from, but you're only postponing the problem, not solving it. You will still have to face it sooner or later.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. But since Chisato had the courage to ask me to marry her in spite of everything, how can I disappoint her?
Oh, so she proposed to you.
Well, sort of. She raised the idea in a letter, and after some initial hesitation, I went to meet her and have a serious conversation about our future.
Okay, at least he went to go meet her.
It's funny, actually, because when I formally proposed to her in person, she denied having ever written that letter. So coy.
Okay.
Huh? Really?
Maybe she... No, where's the option where maybe she was telling the truth? I guess she's just pretty shy?
She didn't say. She just acted confused by the whole thing. She really committed to it. I'll never forget the look on her face.
Oh.
Anyway, as her boyfriend, I knew she was just pretending, so I played along and said, I was only joking about the letter, and I proposed. After making some disgruntled noises about me making a stupid joke, she blushed and said yes. We spent that afternoon working through all the details of the wedding.
Okay. So you discussed it and decided on a date?
We did. I guess it was a chance to finally express our commitment to one another, clearly and completely. And you know what? I think it was about time.
What the? What's up with the light?
No matter what happens next, I will always be there for her as the one person she can always rely on.
Oh, give me a break. Sorry, but Paimon's been wanting to say this the whole time. Is it just this dude, or does everyone in love act like this? He just won't stop talking.
Nothing can stop him from sharing his love story.
Apologies, my friends. And also to Sir Kamisato. I must sound like a fool.
Far from it. On the contrary, seeing you so positively smitten puts my mind at rest. No surer evidence could there be of your true feelings and your commitment. If I had any reservations before, I certainly don't now.
Well, I do. About that letter.
I wish you a joyous wedding when the day comes.
Yeah, even if it's kinda irritating to see you all smug like this, it's still a happy occasion. Good luck on the day, and have a happy wedding!
Thank you all. It means a lot.
We have some other business to attend to now. Until next time.
Very well. I'll see you out.
I wonder, you part ways with Kujo Kamaji. Kamisato Ayato seems to have some more to say to you. So I wonder if we're going to go see Chisato. It would make the most sense to go see her now, in my opinion, since we found out that she might not have been the one who sent that letter. Hopefully Ayato points that out, because Aether is a little bit dumb this time.
He seems busy. That must be true for anyone about to get married, right? It's a happy kind of busy, though.
You're right. Kujo Kamaji is on Cloud 9. What do you think, Traveler?
He seems genuinely happy, but I'm bothered by how the whole thing began.
He chalked it up to her being coy, but that doesn't sound like the Hiragi Chisato I know.
Okay, so maybe Aether isn't being dumb.
It bothers me also. But, unfortunately, attempting to seek the truth of the matter would likely be fruitless.
How so?
Yeah, how come? Whenever we come across stuff like this on our adventures, we always find a way to get to the bottom of it.
Good point.
I see. So that's how adventurers think. In my opinion, we face two obstacles in this case. Firstly, we have very little information to go on, and I must be cautious about taking a stance. This makes it difficult to investigate.
Well, we don't have to be cautious, buddy.
Secondly, and more importantly, the person involved doesn't seem to care. If we intervene without his blessing, good intentions may lead to catastrophic results.
You do have a point. Kamaji doesn't seem worried at all.
Everything in the world is intertwined. What looks like a simple outcome is often the result of multiple conflating reasons. Seeking the full truth would be a long and laborious process. It would be inefficient.
Speaking from experience?
Sort of. I have to take this approach, or the work of the Yashiro Commissioner would never be done. My opinion is something like this. When something strange happens, instead of trying to find out what could have caused it, it is better to look at the situation itself.
Oh, I just thought of a possibility. I wonder if I'm right.
If the outcome is positive, and no one was deceived or harmed in the process, then it is acceptable.
Are there really no negative consequences to this?
We don't know yet. After all, we don't know what Hiragi Chisato's thoughts are, do we? I have to say, I'm impressed by your ability to zero in on the issue from such a short meeting. Most insightful of you. You are thorough and thoughtful, just as my sister describes.
Huh? But Chisato and Kamaji have already talked everything through, haven't they?
Only if we are to take Kujo Kamaji at his word. But there are two sides to every story.
Thank you, Ayato.
I wish to know Hiragi Chisato's angle on this.
Huh. Makes sense, but Paimon still doesn't quite get it.
Don't worry about it. I was planning to visit the Hiragi clan to deliver my best wishes anyway. Let's take the opportunity to hear her thoughts. If she's as committed as Kujo Kamaji, perhaps they can navigate the challenges ahead successfully. But if not... well, life isn't always a smooth journey.
I'm gonna hold back on my guess for now as to what may be going on with regards to the letter. I mean, I'm pretty sure that it wasn't, I'm pretty sure that Chisato didn't send that letter to Kujo Kamaji. And I have a feeling I know who did.
There is still much to prepare for the wedding. Should we also invite some prominent business leaders who frequently visit Rito?
At the very least, we should send them invitations.
I agree. Hello there, Yashiro Commissioner.
Hello?
What do we owe the honor on this fine day?
As it happens, I'm here regarding the same wedding I believe I heard you discussing just now. I come bearing the felicitations of the Kamisato clan. Would Lady Hiragi happen to be available at this moment?
Our lady is entertaining guests right now, and we're not entirely sure how long she will be.
But please, do come in. We will arrange some tea and snacks for you and your attendants.
Hey! Paimon is not an attendant!
You misunderstand. These two are dear friends.
You're too kind.
Yeah, especially since we barely know you.
We don't wish to impose. We'll just wander around in the general area. Apologies for the interruption while you're busy with preparations. Please, let us know once Lady Hiragi is available.
Nonsense, Commissioner. No imposition at all. This wedding is a joyful occasion, and all the other clans who serve the Hiragi clan are most delighted for them indeed. We're merely doing the best we can to make this wedding as grand an affair as possible.
When the time comes, we'll invite everyone in the clan and even the general public to attend.
That sounds splendid. We'll leave you to it.
Take care, Commissioner.
See you, dude.
Seems like you guys talked a lot without actually saying anything.
Hence why I dislike small talk. Our timing was not ideal, but never mind. I spotted a stall on our way over where we can pass the time. The owner always manages to come up with novel ideas. I'm one of his regular customers.
Okay. And it's right here, obviously. I didn't want to get any closer in case it would end the conversation. Tomoki!
Ah, it's you! Good to see you again.
I don't remember who you are, but yeah, good to see you again.
Seems like you're always showing up with a VIP in tow.
Oh? So you know the owner as well?
Yep.
Apparently.
We tried his dango milk a while back with the almighty Shogun in Inazuma City.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
Ah, I see. So you were involved in that. I'd caught wind of this dango milk, but I didn't know that it had anything to do with you two.
It was unexpected, that's for sure.
I always order one of his creative drinks whenever I pass the stall. Flavor is always new and interesting. When I noticed he'd set up shop in Rito, I simply had to come by.
Oh, thanks to you all, my business is finally beginning to take off. More and more people are willing to give my creative cuisine a shot. It gave me the confidence to decide that I'm going to stick to creative cuisine from now on. On the one hand, I wanted more people to be able to try out my culinary creations. On the other hand, I wanted my customers to experience the joy of being creative too. So I gave it a lot of thought and finally came up with an all-new business concept.
Sounds interesting. What is it this time?
I've decided to give complete creative control to the customer.
Oh,
I
no.
offer all sorts of ingredients, and they pick and choose whatever they want to mix with their milk or tea. As well as dango, I now offer rice cake, purple potato balls, black sugar, and sunsettia.
Maybe it's not as bad as I thought.
Do they really all go well with milk? Hard to imagine, but who knows? It could be delicious.
What if I were to choose some ingredients you don't have here? Would that be okay?
Oh.
Well, I guess so. Any novel ideas you have, Commissioner, please feel free to tell me. I'll go buy the ingredients right away. The whole idea was to let my customers express their creativity freely. So of course, I shouldn't place restrictions on the ingredients if I can help it.
Excellent. There are a few things I'd like to try. Lavender melon, seagrass, and sea ganoderma.
Yuck.
What? You wanna mix those with milk?
I do indeed. Why? What's wrong?
You really think that's gonna turn out tasting good?
It's all about the experience. The taste is secondary. It's great to try new things. Traveler, any thoughts?
Lavender melon.
Sounds like a risky choice. Are you sure? Well, okay. Paimon will have the same as you.
3 milks with lavender melon, please.
No problem. Give me a second, I'll have them ready in just a moment.
After a short while, the creative milk is finally ready.
Here, your milk is ready. Give it a try.
Yep, just as Paimon suspected. Raw lavender melon does not taste good.
I think it tastes all right. It makes me feel in touch with Mother Nature.
Your review seemed pretty positive, but Paimon still thinks there are better combinations.
Probably.
Taste is your key concern, yes?
Obviously. Tasty food and drinks are some of life's most important pursuits.
Well said. If I could say the same was true for me, I believe I'd be a very content man.
In other words, you have too many other things to worry about.
Yes. No one has unlimited energy, and I try to conserve mine for the things that really count. To create some mental breathing room, I try not to overthink the less critical matters. Having my sister attend public events in my stead and having Toma as housekeeper has also been a great help and allowed me to focus.
We're just passing the time here though, right? Is there anything else to think about than what we're doing right now?
1 or 2 things. Let's continue this discussion somewhere else.
Okay.
I noticed something before we left the Hiragi clan's residence.
Oh. You saw who Hiragi Chisato was meeting?
No, it was just a small detail. I was curious to know their thoughts on the wedding, so I asked them about it. Naturally, they responded that all other clans are happy for the Hiragi clan. But That's not the truth.
What do you mean?
Hiragi Shinsuke is still in prison, meaning the Kanjo Commission is the least stable in the Tri-Commission. Hiragi Chisato is the sole remaining pillar of her clan, but now she plans to marry into the Kujo clan. If I belonged to one of the assisting clans to the Hiragis, I would not be feeling optimistic about the future. But they didn't mention a word about that. They simply said they were delighted for them. These are not unintelligent people. I highly doubt it is because they simply do not realize.
I guess it is a bit strange.
I imagine they didn't want to discuss family issues in front of outsiders. But still, the more I think back over that conversation, the more it doesn't sit right. Keep a close eye on them, Hisashi.
Hisashi? Ooh, we've got like a ninja nearby?
Yes, sir.
Whoa, he literally... He is a ninja. When his name came up, it said ninja underneath it.
This is one of my most trusted members of the Shumatsuban. He's been quietly watching out for us this whole time.
Merely doing my duties, sir.
See? Right there. Right underneath his name.
Keep a close watch on the clan representatives we met today.
Well received. I'm on the case.
Oh, and I almost forgot. That milk I just had? Please order one more and deliver it to Toma.
Oh, he's gonna love you for that.
As you wish, sir.
Oh no, poor Toma.
Good luck, Toma.
Sir Kamisato, Lady Hiragi's previous engagement is now concluded. She's waiting for you in the courtyard.
Thank you kindly. Let's go and see Hiragi Chisato.
Okay, we shall in the next video. So thank you very much for watching. The next time I play, I'm going to be continuing the hangout event for Ningguang. In fact, I'm going to be finishing the hangout event for Ningguang. And then I'm going to continue this quest with Ayato. So I will see you next time. Bye-bye.